Good evening, everyone. So today, basically, we'll be trying to learn what is bash RC. So before learning what's bash RC, let's try to understand what's an .sh file is. So basically, let's try to create a .sh file. The command we use to create a file is touch, and we create some a new .sh. Right, so let's see what files are there. There we go. We have the new.sh, and let's try to edit the new.sh. We'll do nvim new.sh. There we go. And we press the I so that we go into the insert mode, and then we try to insert the data or basically the code or the script. So yeah, there we go. I said it. So it's a script sh. So uh, basically, the .sh files basically imply that these are the scripts that your OS will run, or the kernel will run, right? So how do you tell the computer that this is a .sh file? So that's where we use the this one and not bin. So this is the thing that you'll use to signify that this is an sh file, right? So let's write some basic shell scripting in this, which is just asking the name, reading the name, and printing it out. Okay, and let's also print out today's date, right? Let's go. Um, so print the date. We have a specific format, which is uh, just like this. It goes as follows: date plus, and we need to basically specify the year, uh, the month, and the date. So this is basically the format to uh, echo today's date. So let's run this. Let's first save this, and to run this file, what we'll basically do is uh, uh, we- remember, as I'm running uh, the Linux system on my Windows itself as a WSL file, which is basically a Windows subsystem for Linux. We don't need to give the file permissions, right? So the sh file, it may be sh or whatever the file it may be, it will execute without any permissions needed. But uh, as a better practice, or something you want to do or you should do while you're working with Linux systems, is you should basically grant the sh file to the permission to execute. So how do we do that? Which is chmod plus x new.sh. So what does this do? This line will basically grant the execution permission, which means we are giving the file new.sh the permission to be executed, not just to be read and write. So that's what we're doing. There we go. And now let's run our file new.sh. So what is my name? So Charan. Exactly. That's what we wanted, right? Hello, Charan, and this is today's date. So that is basically a .sh file. Now, what is bash rc? So basically, bash rc is the file that you'll try to access when you're trying to modify your terminal session. This might come a little bit complex, but I'll explain it to you. So, what is a terminal session? A terminal session uh, is something that will run each and every time when you open a terminal, right? So here we can see that we can create another terminal, which is basically WSL. And so this is something weird, right? Welcome, elite agent. Today's date is this. So How does the Linux system know to do this? No, it doesn't. It's because I told it to do. And that is where the bash rc comes into play. So to open the bash rc, what we'll do is, uh, yeah, and remember, if whenever you're trying to open something related to the operating system or the subsystem, you should always try to, as a best practice, you should try to run it using the sudo command. What is a sudo? So sudo, that implies super user do. So basically it implies do as a super user. So now we run this thing, and remember nvim is the command to open a file to edit it. So basically we are doing, as a super user, we are trying to edit the bash rc file, right? So there we go, it's asking me for the password, and I enter my password. There we go. So this seems this seems quite a bit complex, right? So if we try to see, um, this is basically telling, whenever you open a terminal like this or so on, whenever you try to open a terminal, uh, a Linux terminal, this script is the first script that will basically be executed than anything, right? So this is the first script that will be executed. So if I go down here, there's something unusual. So, and I don't think so, and I don't think this is something the Linux did by itself. Well, because I did it. So let's break it down. This is basically the path of the file, and it's saying, well, what is describing? Run the hello user dot sh script. So let's open a terminal, and so if I open a terminal, a Linux terminal, this is what it's showing. Welcome Elite Agent. Today's date is so and so. So where did this come from? Let's well, let's remember this. Let's copy this file path with Control Shift copy, and let's close this. So let's open the um, uh, wait, basically what we need to do is we need to open the file. Okay, I think we haven't copied the thing. Yeah, I forgot. We should not do the control shift thing. We should, when we are in nvim and we are in the visual mode, as you can see here, we should do the right click, and we can copy it. So now that I have copied it, let's go out and let's edit this file. Okay, it's not coming. Let me wait a minute. See what's the problem with this. Yeah, so I forgot that the hello user.sh is located in the basic shells. So let's open the hello user.sh. Oh, it seems to be corrupt. I guess. Hmm. Okay, no problem. What we'll do is, yeah, exactly. Now, no worries. So this is, here you can see there's an echo command, and today's date is so and so. And if you pay close attention, you would probably see the exact same thing whenever we open a Linux terminal. Because let's do this. It's clear, and let's run WSL, which is basically opening a new Linux terminal, and you can see welcome elite agent. Today said it's so and so. That's exactly what the script does. So how do we so I now what I did was, I just opened the Linux terminal. So how did this code run? Well, that is what bash rc is for, right? So let's open the bash rc. Exactly. And, and it can, and we can see that we are basically telling the bash rc file to basically run the hello user.sh script whenever we open a new terminal, right? So let us modify let us modify a few bits in the hello user.sh to just clarify the working of bashrc.